episode of Batman Arkham City. In the last episode, we tried to get to Mr. Freeze, who was now captured by the Penguin. But it turns out that there were a series of communications jammers. Luckily, we already took them out, so now before we go back to the Iceberg Lounge, we're gonna get some other stuff done. First of all, there is a Riddler trophy right in here. Right over here, so you get that. You'll get a campaign called Search and Destroy. There's a Riddler trophy over here. Let's get that. And now, scan this. It's vacation time. Where shall I go? Somewhere venomous? Titan on the streets. Having no love for his fellow prisoners in Arkham City, Bane set up and presided over an underground fighting contest where inmates fought in vain for the privilege of trying to take him down. Words of these fights spread throughout Arkham, and the Joker sent Bane a little surprise. As Bane moved in for the kill, the Joker's henchman triggered a Titan injection that ripped through his body, transforming it into a monstrous Titan. Barely surviving the fight, Bane had a new problem. Somehow Titan had found its way into Arkham City, and it was up to him to stop it from falling into the wrong hands. That's right. Alright, now we're going to go back through here. Get over here. Get back out. And there is a trophy right over here. Alright, let's go ahead and climb back up here. Alright, so we're gonna have to go over here, and before we forget...
What the hell is happening down there? Hello? Is someone gonna answer me? I'll give you one simple task. Stick up a couple of freaking machines. And what? You couldn't even get that right? I hope Batman broke every bone in your stupid bodies. I hope you're lying there, desperately trying to breathe through fractured ribs and punctured lungs. And if you're not, oh, you better summon up whatever strength you've got left and run. Cause after I'm done with the bat, you're all next.
Well, he sure didn't sound happy. Alright, let's see what we can do. Doesn't look like there's anything in here. But... if we look right here, there's a mirror. You line it up with that. And there's our little riddle. Next up, we're gonna get right over here. And there's a trophy. Which gives us concept art for the subway station. Cool. Get over here. Slide. Which we already missed our exit. Bored at drive time. I'm not gonna brag. Well, whatever. It's right over here. For the Vicky Vale show. When Vicky Vale first interviewed Quincy Sharp just days after the event at Arkham Asylum, she felt something was wrong. Sharp's later appearance on the Gotham Nightliner show that she co-hosts confirmed her suspicions. Convinced that Sharp was not the hero that he made himself out to be, Vale pressed him for answers and he became confused, struggling with the facts. As she moved in for the journalist's kill, she was shocked when Sharp suddenly regained his composure, answering all of her questions with authority. It was as if he suddenly spoke with someone else's voice. Whatever was going on, Vale became even more determined to uncover the truth. For those who don't know, Quincy Sharp is the sorry. Well, he is the what am I trying to say? The inheritor of the spirit of Amadeus Arkham, the founder of Arkham Asylum. That opened the doors. But before we go on, let's go ahead and open up this. And that gives us a Riddler trophy. Alright, next step, gonna have to go through here. Go ahead and get this next one, free flow focus. Unlock this here. Get this trophy. And that's it. Alright. Then we're gonna go up here and finally go over to... Oh, what now?
Tiger Command, this is Air Tiger 7. We are...
Actually, let's check this one out.
Batman couldn't get past the gems. I did. I don't know how we did it. Penguin said it was impossible. Great. So Batman's on the way, and I'm guessing he'll be pissed at the boss. Chill out.
Oh, wait. Yep, you gotta throw batarangs at these, and then at these. And I'll unlock that one. There's also one for Catwoman, but she'll have to get that later. Next, we're gonna be going to this crime scene. See what's going on there. Let's see.
I should scan the crime scene to determine the cause of death.
Alright, so we're gonna be scanning that. His face.
The victim's face has been removed and the head wrapped in bandages. There have been 3 murders in Gotham over the last month with the same MO. The press have nicknamed the killer the Identity Thief. If he's now in Arkham City, I need to track him down and stop him.
Then we got some blood here.
Bleeding profusely. The murderer is likely to have trace elements of the blood on them without realizing. I'll filter the scanner to track the victim's blood particles. That should lead me to the last person to see the victim alive. Maybe even the killer himself.
So let's try to follow the blood now. See what we can find. No, you don't. Okay.
I told you. It's Batman.
Nailed it. See.
Freaking North Pole. He's the freaking man.
Alright. Then we just have to go over here, and he's the one who found it.
Why did you kill him?
It wasn't me. I'm not a killer. I'm a plumber, for God's sake. You've got to believe me.
I don't have to believe anything. Tell me what you saw.
There was this guy. He dropped the body there. He was weird looking. You won't believe me, but, well, he looked like Bruce Wayne.
What?
I know. Someone must have got to him. He was covered in cuts and bruises, but I'm sure it was him. The poor guy must have had a target the size of Gotham City painted on him. Looked like he'd been attacked by pretty much everyone in Arkham.
There may be more victims of the identity thief in Arkham City. I should look out for them.
That's right. Now we've got someone here who claims... Oh, wait, hold on. This is important, too. They're going to be ringing phones throughout Gotham. You're going to have to look for them, seriously.
Hello, Batman. Do you recognize my voice?
Victor Zsasz.
Victor Zsasz.
In the flesh. I'm so happy you remember me. I'll never forget you. I've got a special game planned, Batman. A game just for you. Ring, ring.
Yep, that's Victor Zsasz, a serial killer who's mainly in, Arkham Asylum. Hugo Strange's experiments. Now in charge of Arkham City, Strange continues his radical experiments into the workings of the human mind. During processing, Strange personally selects inmates that fit his criteria and has them taken away into his inmate behavioral analysis unit. No one knows what happens to the missing prisoners in that room except Strange himself. Sometimes they emerge lobotomized to roam the streets, but more often they are never heard from again. Some people believe that Strange brainwashes the missing thugs and turns them into his tiger guards, whereas others believe he has a deal with the Penguin and hands him them to use as target practice. Next up, we're going to go to this this SOS beacon. Okay. What up? What up, Matt? Little Ernie. What up, man? Alright, so let's do this. Oh, now it's a party now that you're here. What's going on, brother?
Yes, yes. Please stop hitting me.
Alright, let's go over here.
Down there and help?
Nah, getting caught is their problem.
True. Anyway, from up here, we can see what the clown's planning. Who cares what he's planning? Everybody's saying he'll be dead soon. Figure when that happens, Penguin's gonna march us all over this place, taking out anyone who doesn't sign up with it. Can't wait. Yeah, it'll be sweet. It's good to be on the winning side, right? Wouldn't know. I'm always on the winning side.
Would an invitation to party like the gods be a bolt out of the blue? As for Maxi Zeus, not every building in Arkham was built... Sorry. Not every building in Arkham City was in disrepair before the mega prison was constructed. One operating building was the Gotham City Olympus nightclub, originally owned by Maxi Zeus. Although Maxi disappeared in Arkham Asylum after one too many rounds of electroshock therapy, the club kept running in his absence, leading some to believe Maxi hasn't gone far. And finally, we're gonna have to go up here and see what this is about. Alright, what's going on, Matt? Alright, let's see. A political prisoner.
Please, help me!
Alright, what's going on there?
What are you doing up here?
There's someone after me. He's trying to kill me.
Who?
I think he works for Strange. That bastard has me working on his damn tower for 6 months. And no sooner is it all operational, he has me thrown in here.
What were you working on?
There are a number of signal relay points around the top of the tower. The specifications...
And he's been shot.
I need to set up a crime scene here. It's the only way to find out who killed this man.
Alright, so let's see. Here's where it impacted.
The bullet hit here.
Then we've got a long way to go for this.
once I'd like to switch places with that lucky bastard.
Let's see what we find
Shot
here.
was taken from somewhere around here. I should scan the area.
And now we've got another crime scene to find. A special bullet casing.
There's the shell casing.
It's Deadshot. Huh. Yeah, and
Alfred,
I've been playing
take a look at the image that's
well,
just uploaded to the back.
I've been playing this, but I also was playing and finished up our
Deadshot
Infamous
is in
Second
Arkham
Son.
City.
What's he doing there? Is he a prisoner?
It seems unlikely, but I'm not ruling anything out.
So, it's the world's greatest detective versus the world's deadliest assassin. Who's going to win?
Not him. Send me the full database entry for Deadshot. I've uploaded everything I know about the victim. I'll be in touch.
Alright, so there we go. Name, Floyd Lawton. He's a mercenary. Floyd Lawton is the deadliest gun for hire in the world. He never misses a shot, especially with his pair of silenced, wrist-mounted 9mm cannons. Deadshot disdains himself almost as much as his corrupt targets. Several prison psychologists have diagnosed him with suicidal tendencies. Batman is the only person who has made Deadshot miss, a distinction that puts the Dark Knight at the top of Deadshot's hit list. And one of the reasons I don't really like the Suicide Squad movie as much as I should. Seriously, don't give him as much attention as you gave him.
Sharp had on the city council that made him so damn powerful.
Alright, let's go ahead and get these guys taken care of.
What's the bat doing here?
Dang it!
You were right. It is the bat.
Gonna have to leave the Riddler informant alone on this. Nailed it. Nailed it again. Jeez, these guys love to double team me, don't they? Really? You got nothing for that?
Stand a chance.
I know you don't. I'm just trying to make it laugh.
You're gonna die here.
Yep. Always remember, keep the Riddler informants alive. And there we go. That was ridiculous.
How much do I need?
You don't.
That was never in doubt.
Thank you. Alright, so we can go ahead and get a couple of these out of the way.
Same old story. Telling you it's all true. The Joker's dying there. This is our last chance to show all the other freaks in this place who's the real boss of Arkham City. Yeah, I'm ready to go out there and kick some penguin ass.
Me too.
We do
Bring it,
this
bitch.
when we're out.
Batman. Batman. It's Batman.
Huh.
He's here.
Damn straight I am. Nailed it.
All the nuts in one place and throw away the key. Yeah, that'll work.
And here's another riddle for this. This place has taken a turn for the worse. We'll see. After being hit by the Batmobile and knocked into the dark waters surrounding Arkham Island, Bane swam to shore but was quickly recaptured and taken back to the asylum. Weakened by his injuries and the experiments performed upon him by Dr. Young, he patiently waited, plotting his revenge. Forced into keeping a low profile as he recovered, Bane searched Arkham City for a suitable location to act as a hideout and found just what he needed in the form of the Crank Toys building. There, surrounded by toys, he waited, recuperating, until the time was right to make his move. Then we've got this for Victor Zaz. Yeah, we'll see what it's all about soon. I'm surprised that there is nothing for Wayne Enterprises, not that I know of, though. Well, first of all, here's a Riddler trophy. Don't want to forget that. But, actually, yeah, wrong boat. Alright, so for those who have seen the first Batman movie, then you would know about the Maroni and the Falcone families. They're basically mafia. The Falcones are America's oldest surviving crime family. Generation after generation has the underworld ruled with iron fists, preferring to stay away from more colorful supervillain activities. They maintain legitimate business interests, including garbage collection and shipping companies. The current head of the family, Carmine the Roman Falcone, is feared by all and, until recently, had the city in his pocket. But something had changed. Quincy Sharp, the newly elected mayor, and a man who should be afraid of him, was not. Carmine's attempt to intimidate Sharp had resulted in his henchmen mysteriously disappearing. And Sharp had struck back, with the Tiger Guards closing down on Falcone's operations all over the city.
Shot anywhere but here.
Let's get out of here. Upgrade for the special combo Bat Swarm. Okay. Next up, there's going to be another little billboard for us to get to once we find it. Because it was talking about a special acrobatic family. Well, which one do we know of in Gotham City?
Stupid or what? Remember those guys with the bombs? No, I only just got here. I was off taking a leak. Oh yeah, sorry about that. A little while ago, we saw a bunch of penguins crew down there. The freaking man!
Here it is.
It's Batman!
Think he blew up the streets?
How about the Flying Graysons?
Guess he's trying to cut off Joker. This place gets more dangerous.
Richard Dick Grayson was the youngest in the family of acrobats, known as the Flying Graysons. Their death-defying act was all that kept the circus where they performed in business. As the people in Gotham clamored for tickets for the show, the mob came looking for a cut. After the circus owner refused them, mobsters killed Dick's parents during a packed performance attended by Bruce Wayne. Wanted to protect the devastated orphan, Bruce took Dick under his wing and became his legal guardian, eventually entrusting the boy with his greatest secret. Desperate to help his friend and mentor, Dick trained hard to become Robin, patrolling Gotham at Batman's side. Now an adult, Dick fights crime on his own as a vigilante called Nightwing.
Here is every minute.
Alright, now we're finally going to be taking on not the Iceberg Lounge, but the first Riddler hostage. So we'll go ahead and get that started. And then in the next episode, we will actually be going to the Iceberg Lounge. But instead, we're going to be taking care of the first and second Riddler hostages. And there is a bit of a secret to this, so you will want to be careful. Well, secret to the second Riddler hostage, not the first. First is easy. Okay, get into the courtroom and let's get this party started. Bang, bang. Order in the court.
Why is this guy here? I told you, Two-Face wants us to look after him. Stop Batman from getting him. You spoke to Two-Face? Where is he? That doesn't matter. All you need to know is he wants this chump looked after. What did he want?
Let's do this. Nothing like some good old-fashioned combat. And then getting smacked around by a Riddler informant, nonetheless.
Tired, Batman. We'll make sure this hurts.
And there we go. Interrogate.
Riddler?
Thanks.
Nailed it. Next up, we'll free him.
It's the Riddler! I didn't want to do it, but he made me. He had my friend. He stuck a knife in his leg. It means it's all my fault, but he was gonna kill him.
Where is he?
He's insane. He told me to get everyone out of the church. He said they'd all die if I didn't. I was scared. He kept blaming you.
You're safe now.
He told me to tell you something. He was very, very specific. It's just some numbers. 275325. I have no idea what they mean.
They sound like a radio frequency.
725. Well, 275. Dang it. 275. 325. There we go.
At last. I suppose I should fulfill my side of the agreement. A riddle for a bat. Can you solve it?
Did you figure out what the numbers mean?
Yes, it's just one of Riddler's games. He gave you something, right?
Yeah, it's just a box. I don't know what it does.
I'll figure it out. You should head back to the church. You'll be safer there.
This is the Enigma machine. Let's do it.
Riddle me this. If you know me, you'll want to share me. But if you share me, I'll be gone. What am I?
Let's see. If you had known me, you'll want to share me. But if you share me, I'll be gone. What is a secret?
Well done, Dark Knight. You did it. Like a child learning to walk for the first time, I feel I should reward this miracle and give you the location of the poor, soon-to-be dead doctor who is desperately crying out for help.
Let's do it.
Riddler's loose in Arkham City. He's taken the guards from the church hostage.
As I recall, he's been incarcerated since you led the police to his location from Arkham Island. What does he want?
Revenge. He's leaving me radio frequencies, and he gave me a device to decode his riddles. They lead to map references within Arkham City. I'll let you know how I get on.
All right. But before we go, there was a certain riddle that we saw earlier. Bang, bang. Order in the court. How about the guns for Two-Face? Alright, so we saw in the first part here, it was basically about, you know, Strange taking over Arkham City, of course, and Catwoman trying to get away from it. Let's get into the next part. Catwoman came to in the Batmobile as it raced through the streets of Gotham. She angrily told Batman that he should not have gotten involved. Batman told her to give up on her loot and leave town before it was too late. Undeterred, she asked how Batman knew so much about Arkham City. He explained that he had found a secret room in Sharp's office back at Arkham Asylum, filled with detailed plans for the new prison complex. Catwoman thanked him and pressed the emergency eject button on her seat. The Batman screeched to a halt, but it was too late. Catwoman had disappeared, and Batman knew exactly where she was headed. Next up, we've got a couple things to take care of. We already got the trophy here, so keep that in mind, but...
November, April, June, and September.
Say hello to...
is but one. All the rest are 31.
Calendar Man.
Of course.
Who's crazy enough to date this guy. Julian Day, aka Calendar Man, had been locked in his cell in Arkham Asylum for a full year when he was moved to Arkham City. Unable to celebrate the passing holidays in his own inimitable style, he could do nothing more than just imagine what he would have done if he were free. In Arkham City, he quickly found the Solomon Wayne courthouse and claimed it as his own. Anyone who dared come in was overpowered and taken to a cell where they remained until the next holiday, where Day would kill them. It was all going well until Two-Face arrived with a small army and took the courthouse for himself, locking up Day in a cell.
Plays Halloween, Halloween, All Saints' Day. Wake up the witches, or someone will pay. Don't be scared, Batman. Halloween will be a day to celebrate if you come and see me. Halloween, Halloween, All Saints' Day. Wake up the witches, or someone will pay.
Alright, so there's a fuse box that we'll have to get, which will destroy by getting the remote control battering through electricity, reverse it back to us, and then that's how we get rid of the fuse box. Oh, no. Okay, there we go. Destroy the fuse box. And that unlocks a cell right next to Calendar Man.
30 days have September, April, June, November. All the rest have 31.
There we go.
February alone, to which we 28 assign.
There's a trophy for Calendar Man. And concept art for Calendar Man. And we can finally get the hell out of here. And we'll get to the next Riddler hostage. Okay. And next up, we'll get this riddle here. Oh, I know what it is.
Target in sight.
It's the Bat.
We're gonna have to get on top of here. And then align this. Next onto the hostage. Which doesn't look like there's any Riddler informants, so we'll be going on then.
The freaking man!
Okay, now you're gonna have to pay attention to your surroundings here. because, as you can see, there's wood paneling here for the Riddler. There's no way to get past except for hitting X and then just busting down the wood paneling.
You just need to do what I tell you to do, right? And listen, you really don't want to go pissing me off, because I got friends in here. I'll find out.
And here we go for the next informant.
So you decided to finally show up, did you?
Let them go, Riddler. They're innocent.
Don't be stupid, Dark Knight. They wouldn't find themselves in the predicament they are currently in if they had tried to think just a few steps ahead now, would they? Now, if you solve the room ahead and 4 other equally challenging ones, you save them. If you don't, then they die. And we'll see if society crumbles at their passing.
You're insane.
No.
Yeah, I don't have all the right equipment for this, so we'll just have to wait. So, other than that, we're done for now. So, in this episode, we finally got all, well, we decided to do a lot of stuff for the Riddler, including get one hostage. I know. Good. Other than that, we've done a couple side quests and got them started. In the next episode, we're going to be going to the Penguin. Thanks for watching.